Exercise 1.4 from the chapter differentiation. This is our last lecture on this exercise 1.4. So let us start. The first example is differentiate x sine x with respect to tan x. Now this today's lecture will consist of all those examples such that we have to find the derivative of one function with respect to other function. Okay, derivative of one function with respect to another function. Now how to find the derivative of one function with respect to another function? So whatever the first function is given, we will call that function as u, and whatever the second function is given, that we will call as v. Then we want to find du by dv. Okay, derivative of one function with respect to another function. It is nothing but the parametric differentiation only. There is no difference between parametric differentiation and one derivative of one function with respect to another function. They are the same thing, just wording is different. So take differentiate these functions with respect to x. So du by dx is d by dx of this x sine x, but here there is a product of two functions, so we have to use product rule, keeping first function as it is, derivative of the second function, plus second function as it is, derivative of the first one. And here dv by dx is derivative of tan x. So derivative of sin x is cos x and derivative of x is 1. Again, the derivative of tan x is sec square x. So what we get, du by dx is a sin x plus x cos x, and the dv by dx is a sec square x. Now using the parametric differentiation, just now I told you that the parametric differentiation and derivative of one function with respect to another function are same thing. So we will du by dv means derivative of u with respect to v. That means derivative of one function with respect to another function. So we'll put those values in this function. Okay, sin x plus x cos x upon sec square x. Now differentiate cos inverse of 1 minus x square upon 1 plus x square with respect to tan inverse of x. Again on the same line, this is our u, first function u, and the second function is v. Now here 1 minus tan square theta upon 1 plus tan square theta is cos 2 theta. So I have to use the substitution, x is equal to tan theta, therefore theta is equal to tan inverse of x. So u is equal to cos inverse of 1 minus tan square theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. Therefore, u is equal to cos inverse of cos 2 theta, which is nothing but 2 theta. But what is theta? Tan inverse of x. So u is equal to 2 times tan inverse of x. But tan inverse of x is v. So I can put its value. So I got the relation between the u and v as u is equal to v. So we can directly differentiate with respect to v, so that we can obtain du by dv is equal to 2 times d by dv of v. It is 1. So du by dv is 2, is the derivative of the one function with respect to another function. Now the first function is sine inverse of 2x upon 1 plus x square, and the second function is cos inverse of 1 minus x square upon 1 plus x square. Again here you have to use the same substitution, x is equal to tan theta, because 2 tan theta upon 1 plus tan square theta is sine 2 theta, and 1 minus tan square theta upon 1 plus tan square theta is cos 2 theta. So you get u is equal to 2 theta and v is also equal to 2 theta. That means u and v are same. So differentiate with respect to v, du by dv is nothing but 1. Now differentiate 3 raised to x with respect to log of 3 to the base x. Now u is equal to 3 raised to x, okay, and v is equal to log of 3 to the base x. Now this I can simplify and write log of 3 upon log of x. Now differentiate with respect to x. Derivative of 3 raised to x is 3 raised to x log of 3, and derivative of v is log 3 is constant, so we can take outside, and 1 upon log of x, its derivative is minus 1 upon x square into f dash of x. So minus 1 upon log of x bracket square into d by dx of log x is 1 upon x. So du by dx is 3 raised to x log 3, and dv by dx is minus log 3 upon x log of x bracket square. इथं 1 upon log x means 1 upon x असं अज्युम करायचं, 1 upon किंवा 1 upon f of x. Derivative of 1 upon f of x is minus 1 upon f of x square into f dash of x, minus 1 upon f of x square into f dash of x. So now use the parametric differentiation formula and put those values. You get the result du by dv is minus 3 raised to x into log of x bracket square. Now differentiate tan inverse of x divided by root 1 minus x square with respect to sec inverse of 1 upon 2x square minus 1. So whatever the first function is given, take that function as u and the second function as v. Now we will put x is equal to cos theta. Now why we are putting x is equal to cos theta? So 1 minus cos square theta is sin square theta, and its root is sin theta. Cos upon sin is cot theta. Instead of putting cos theta, if I put sin theta, then directly I may have got the tan inverse of tan theta. But at the same time, we have to look here. Here 2 cos square theta minus 1 is what you get. 2 cos theta minus 1 is cos 2 theta. So its reciprocal is sec 2 theta. So we can find the value of sec. In either case, we have to use the allied angle formula at one place. So u is equal to tan inverse of cos theta upon root 1 minus cos square theta. Its sin square theta, its root is sin theta. So after simplifying, you get tan inverse of cot theta and sec inverse of sec theta. So here you will get 2 theta, but here you have to use allied angle formula. This cot theta can be written as tan 90 minus theta. So now these two will cancel to each other and you get u is equal to pi by 2 minus theta, and v is equal to 2 theta. So du by differentiating with respect to x, du by dx is equal to derivative of pi by 2 is 0 and derivative of cos inverse of x is minus 1 upon root 1 minus x square. Similarly, 2 is a constant, we can keep it as it is. Derivative of cos inverse of x is minus 1 upon root 1 minus x square. So we got du by dx and dv by dx. Now using derivatives of the parametric functions, du by dv, derivative of one function with respect to another function is equal to derivative of first function upon derivative of the second function. So we got du by dv is minus 1 upon 2. The next function, the next example is differentiate tan inverse of cos x upon 1 plus sin x with respect to sec inverse x. So this is our first function, this is our second function. Now we know that cos x can be written as cos square x by 2 minus sin square x by 2. कसं काय? कारण cos 2 theta is cos square theta minus sin square theta. आणि खाली हा जो 1 आहे हा 1 sin square x by 2 plus cos square x by 2 आणि हा sin x 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2 म्हणून डिनॉमिनेटर तयार होतो sin x by 2 plus cos x by 2 bracket square. So u is equal to this sin x by 2 plus cos x by 2, and here there are 2 sin x by 2 plus cos x by 2. So one will cancel. What we get, cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2 upon sin x by 2 plus cos x by 2. Now we will divide numerator and denominator by cos x by 2, and we will obtain 1 minus sin x by 2 upon 1 plus tan x by 2. We can write it as tan pi by 4 minus x by 2. How? Because I will put this 1 as tan pi by 4, and I will write this tan x by 2 as 1 into tan x by 2, and that 1 again I will replace by tan pi by 4. So here I get tan a plus my tan a minus tan b upon 1 plus tan a into tan b. That means tan of a minus b. So u is equal to pi by 4 minus x by 2. So du by dx is minus 1 upon 2. Now v is sec inverse of x. So differentiate with respect to x. 1 upon x root x square minus 1. Now we will put these values in our parametric differentiation formula. So du by dv is x root x square minus 1 upon 2. Now the next example is differentiate x raised to x with respect to x raised to sine x. Now this is one function and this is another function. We want to find derivative of this function with respect to this function. So take first u as x raised to x and v as x raised to sine x. What we want to find? Du by dv, that is du by dx upon dv by dx. So take u, taking logs on both the sides, because here it is a function raised to function, a variable raised to another variable. So you have to use logarithmic differentiation. Taking logs on both the sides, you will get log of u is equal to x log x. So differentiating with respect to x, log of u, its derivative is 1 upon u du by dx, and here you have to use product rule. First function as it is, derivative of the second function, plus second function as it is, derivative of the first function. Now this log derivative of log x is 1 upon x, and derivative of x is 1. So here we got du by dx as u into 1 plus log x. So du by dx is x raised to x in bracket 1 plus log x. This is du by dx. Now take second function v, x raised to sine x. Now taking logarithm on both the sides, log of v is equal to log of x raised to sine x. Now using the index property, this sine x will come to this side in front, sine x into log of x. Now we will differentiate with respect to x. Here we have to use product rule. First function as it is, derivative of the second function, plus second function as it is, derivative of the first function. Now derivative of log of v is 1 upon v dv by dx, and derivative of log x is 1 upon x, derivative of sin x is cos. So what we got, dv by dx is equal to v in bracket sin x upon x plus cos x log x. But what is v? V is x raised to sin x. So using from equation 1, so we will put both these values in this equation number 1 and simplify. You get du by dv is equal to x raised to x minus sin x into 1 plus log x upon sin x upon x plus cos x log x. The next example, tan inverse of root 1 plus x square minus 1 upon x with respect to tan inverse of 2x root 1 minus x square upon 1 minus 2x square. Called the first function as u and the second function as v. Then du by dv is du by dx upon dv by dx. Take the first function u. Here we have to use substitution. X is equal to tan theta. So theta is equal to tan inverse of x. So u is equal to tan inverse of 1 plus tan square theta minus 1 upon tan theta. But 1 plus tan square theta is sec square theta, and its square root is sec theta. Okay. So what you got? Sec theta minus 1 upon tan theta. Now this sec theta can be written as 1 upon cos theta, and this sin theta also can be written as sin theta upon cos theta. Of taking the LCM in numerator, you get 1 minus cos theta upon sin theta. So 1 minus cos theta is 2 sin square theta by 2, and the sin theta is 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2. So you get tan inverse of tan theta by 2. So u is equal to theta by 2. But what is theta? Theta is tan inverse of x. So u is equal to tan inverse of 1x upon 2. So differentiate with respect to x, we get 1 upon 2 times 1 plus x square. Now take V tan inverse of 2x root 1 minus x square upon 1 minus 2x square. Put x is equal to sine theta. So theta is equal to sine inverse of x. V is equal to tan inverse of 2 sine theta root 1 minus sine square theta upon 1 minus 2 sine square theta. But 1 minus 2 sine square theta is cos 2 theta. And 1 minus sine square theta is cos square theta. Its root is cos theta. Again, 2 sine theta cos theta is sine 2 theta. So sine 2 theta upon cos theta is tan 2 theta. So after simplification, you will get V is equal to 2 theta, that is 2 sine inverse of x. Differentiate with respect to x. dv by dx is 2 upon root 1 minus x square. Now we will use the second and third equation in this first equation. Okay, so what you got, du by dv is equal to du by dx upon dv by dx is equal to 1 upon 2 root 1 plus x square into multiply by v. It's reciprocal, root 1 minus x square upon 2. So root 1 minus x square upon 4 in bracket 1 plus x square is the required answer. So this is all about the exercise 1.4. We completed it in last 4 lectures. Okay, now we will stop here. In next lecture we will continue our next topic.